Hey, what's up, guys, gals? We're not alive. We're recorded right here, you know, in the awesome studio. Hey, guys, gals, I did not do it live. As you can see, this morning I was just too beat to crap. I did new music Mondays, then you know, after that, I kind of stayed, you know, in the studio getting some stuff done. Had to take a little ease out. Then I got back here to, wrap, some stuff up. And then, the morning came, pardon me, the nose, the morning came early. And, I vowed to go to bed early, but it didn't happen. Anyways, real quick, and then I'll get off here. But I know a lot of you guys out there have ordered metal prints, metal features, show boards, all that stuff. And that's awesome. That's great. I want to tell you first off that we're like real busy right now. I did say it'd be about 2 weeks for your print, your show board, your metal feature. It's looking right now like it'll be 3 weeks. Don't worry about that. I would rather take my time on them and get them out to you because we have so many orders. I sent to my print shop that does everything for me, and the guy over there is a little backed up. And guys, not he isn't just backed up from what I sent him. I sent him a bunch of stuff, but a lot of other people use him too. Great guy, and so a lot of people use him to do their stuff, and he does other stuff and all that. And one awesome thing is he does our awesome metal prints you see right back there. So I did tell you guys, about 2 weeks. We're looking closer to 3 weeks. But hey, you can contact me. I'll give you an update as soon as I get it, or I get ready to send it over to print. I know I had a couple of people wonder about their prints and all that, so I wanted to send something to them. But now I thought, you know what? I'll get on here and do a little video, so hopefully everybody that has bought a print can see this, can hear this and all that. So we're good. 2 weeks is now 3 weeks. It might come sooner, but I'm pardon me. I'm jumping right back into doing the prints and all that today. That's kind of one reason. Also, I didn't do it live. I woke up kind of late, and pardon me. And then I didn't want to kind of pardon me, did not want to rush around trying to get everything set up for the live, and yada yada, all that. By the way, before we go, I will be putting that interview of Joe Coddington talking about Boyd and Little John. I'll be putting that up soon, either later on tonight or tomorrow. It'll be on Spotify, so you guys need to check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff that Joe talks about on there, as she shares a little bit of Boyd and Little John. So that is awesome. Anyways, I'm going to take and get off here. I need to finish working on some magazine features and all that stuff. But we love you guys and we thank you for, helping grow, the group. I don't know if you looked, this morning. I looked. We're still at, check it out, dude. Shh, don't tell nobody. We're still at 88.4, thousand right here in the group. That is, dude, that boom blows my mind away. That's awesome. That, you guys out there, you're talking to yourselves or talking to, not yourselves, you'd be crazy. No, talking to, people that you don't know, maybe at the gas station, maybe your friends, your mom, your dad, your uncle. Real quick, I want to tell you something. Me, Terry and myself and my dad, we went out looking at a house over the weekend last Saturday down in Venus. We're moving down towards Venus in a year. So if you guys know of, any houses on 0.99 acres, contact me, tell me, we're looking for a house on some land with, a little garage in the back that I can call, the C10 America build shop. Anyways, we're down there. Me and Dad, we're out back looking at, the land and all that. And we come back to underneath the patio cover before we walk inside. And, the wife is telling the realtor, all about, I guess he has, oh, what are you guys doing? She's a teacher and, all that. And he's a content creator and he does, he has a awesome magazine, C10 America, and, online, and stuff like that. And no, get out. The realtor said, hey, can I have your autograph? Now, I know Roller would say, get your marker out, you're going to need your, Sharpie. But I think he was only joking about that. And then we took him, we drove to downtown. We're looking around downtown. Pardon me. They had a consignment store down there in downtown. So we go in there and we're looking around. The wife's looking around, and stuff like that. And we're getting ready to leave. And, the girl that works there, she says to, my wife, she's like, you know what? He does look familiar. He does look familiar. And she's like, well, he's on, the internet every day. He has a worldwide podcast and, he has a magazine and a group and with over 88, thousand, people in that group. And the lady, the girl said, well, you know what? That right there, that's it. I know I seen him, somewhere. That is it. So I guess, C10 America is getting out to, the masses. That's awesome. Getting out there and you guys are, talking to everybody about it. That is, so cool. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, YouTube, what's happening? I want to interview all you guys out there. Many guys and gals that I want to interview you guys, on your builds, on, your ideas, your dream, your passion, all that. You can reach out to me on Facebook, or better yet, you can do that through email. Go texasrich at c10americamagazine.com. Texas Rich at C10 America Magazine .com. So contact me there, or come over to Facebook. And by the way, guys, need to give a shout out. I'm writing a brand new book. Well, brand new. It's my first book I'm writing. It's called The Grind, The Spark, The Fear, The Doubt, and The Challenge, written by me. The story behind, C10 America. And now that book will be available in 3 formats. You can get it, the regular book, from the publishing company, and the closer we are to having that published, I'll tell you where to go, and you can buy it. You can, get it from, them, and have that mailed to you, or go to our website. That's www.c10americamagazine.com. That's www.c10americamagazine.com. Go over there and you can buy, the book. But our books, our copies, I'm going to take and autograph every copy that we have. And then we'll have a brand new C10 America sticker inside. So brand new, it's not even made yet. We haven't even thought about it yet. So new. No, you can't buy them. You can't get them given away at events that we're at. The only way you get them is in, that book right there. Then we'll take and we'll have a little note card in, the book too. And that note card will be handwritten, like a little handwritten note to you guys out there, just saying, thank you for, buying the book. Thank you for, believing in, C10 America. And it's so awesome that, C10 America was only a dream, like about 3.5 years ago. December 9th, 2022, we started, C10 America, the brand, the magazine, the group. And it just blew up, from there. And we owe it to you guys and my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ. And they, was sent down to earth, from heaven above, to wipe away our, sins. That is awesome. From him and all you guys sharing all the content and, all that, you have made, our group, if you're watching on Facebook right here, our group grow to what it has now become today. That is, so cool, so, awesome. So, hey guys, I'm going to take you and get ready and get out of here, but I want to say a big shout out to my little coffee here, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is the official soft drink of C10 America that we choose to drink and have in, the studio. You see it right back there. It's always in, the shot. So whenever we do a video, we always have a Dr. Pepper can back there. Of course, that one's empty. This one's full. Oh my gosh. That is so cool, so refreshing. We want to get to a place where at the events, at the car shows and truck shows we go to, we want to take and hook it up with Dr. Pepper and be able to give out free Dr. Pepper, cans at our booth. That is our goal. I think we can make it happen. I need to reach out to, the Frisco plant, here in Texas, and tell them what we're looking at, doing. And, if we can do it, something like, all you need to do is become a member of, the group. We'll have like the barcode. You scan it with your phone, you become a member. And then if we can, give them a, drink, that would be totally, totally awesome. But we need to, talk about getting a sponsor, to let us do that. So anyways, guys, I'm going to take and get out of here. And, I want to highlight, this one song real quick, and then I'll get out of here. It's called 8 Seconds to Hell. My buddy Roller wrote it. Let's check it out.
He was just a kid with a hand-me-down road, riding wild calves, hanging on to hope. County fair lights, cheap old chaps, dreaming about the big time under 10-gallon hats. Started working his way up that famous name chain, took his lumps, learned to dance with pain. Every ride was a notch in his brain, till he grew into one tough bull riding man. 8 seconds of glory, 8 seconds of pain, riding them devils again and again. From hometown dirt to where legends dwell, he chased his dream through 8 seconds of hell. He rode Bruiser in the stockyards down in Fort Worth, cut his teeth on dust, sweat and dirt. Tamed Red Rock at old Cheyenne Frontier days. Crowd went wild, they knew that man was one hell of a hand. He drew Bushwhacker down in Houston town. NRG lights and the crowd got loud. By the time he hit 35, there was one bull left to ride. He was broken in blue and walked with a limp. Years had carved that cowboy grin, but legends don't quit, they saddle and yell. When the gate swings open, they give it hell. Madison Square Garden, bright lights and smoke. A bull named Bodacious pawed and broke. 8 seconds of hell, the crowd couldn't tell if he'd make it or die where the legends fell. 8 seconds of glory, 8 seconds of pain. Every scar wrote part of his name. From Fort Worth dirt to the Garden's bell, he rode his dream through 8 seconds of hell. 8 seconds of glory, 8 seconds of pain. Every scar wrote part of his name. From Fort Worth dirt to the Garden's bell, he rode his dream through 8 seconds of hell. He started young, now they all know his name. The boy who climbed the famous bull named Shane.
Hey guys, we're back. We're gonna get off here, but that was 8 seconds of hell from our buddy Roller in Colorado. Hey guys, I don't know if you heard, the new Music Mondays episode that we did last night. We recorded that. If you did not, dude, I think that was, the best one. And it's on Facebook here. Then we're going to take it after we get done with, matter of fact, after we get done with this video, we're going to put this one up over on YouTube. And then we'll put, the one from last night up over on YouTube also. Anyways, this video is brought to you guys by Garage Prints. Garage Prints. We do, awesome photos on metal of your cars, trucks, all that garage prints. So if you have an awesome garage, an awesome, man cave, and you need to start decorating your man cave, your garage, you have, like, say you have bare white walls and you need something on there to, kind of cover up, maybe, some stains on the wall. Maybe, you have a long piece of, landscape, and you want to start, making an awesome, setup for, where you park, the car, you park, the truck, whatever. Let us help. That is Garage Prints. Garage Prints. We don't have a website for that, but guys, what we're doing, this is, the first time I'm saying it here. I'll say it again on the podcast and all that. But anyways, we're building a new page over at the website, www.C10AmericaMagazine.com. Excuse me. Pardon me. We're making a new page. It'll be called The Garage. The Garage. And so when we promote it, it'll be called The Garage. Well, it's going to have everything you need, everything you want to hang, on the wall in the garage. All the metal prints, all the decal, everything is going to be, I think we're going to redo our, store page. And, the store page, I think, is going, and we're going to just call it The Garage. It's, you go to the website, and then we'll have, one link right there. The Garage will be, the store, page. It'll have everything in, the garage. And, Roller from Colorado, we talk every day. We're talking, the other day, and he said, you know what, you should make, the garage, you should put everything in the garage. You should put your hats, your t-shirts, everything. So it gave me an idea. I'm going to shut down the store and build the new, page. and then move everything from their regular page over to, the, garage. So it'd be awesome. And then we'll be looking for, some big sponsors that want to sponsor the garage. The garage is brought to you by, man, let me get out of here, man. I'm, inundated with these chords. Anyways, this video is brought to you by Garage Prints. Soon we will have, that new page, The Garage, over at www.c10americamagazine.com. And then, hey, don't forget, we have the interview with Joe Coddington, going over on Spotify later on today or, tomorrow. So anyways, get one to that. And then on Wednesdays and Sundays, go check out my buddy roller Jeff Richards over at Pedal to the Metal Motors and Music out of Colorado. Then, by the way, I want to get Buzz Corona on the show here. Roller had him on his show, and it was a hilarious show. So I want to get Buzz on C10 America Talks and see what good old Buzz is up to, and all that. So anyways, I'm going to take you and get out of here. I'm going to shut this thing down. But we love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. And we're going to lead out with a commercial here. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.
If you're tired of the same recycled playlists and ready for something with real energy, turn your dial, or better yet, go online and lock this in. Introducing the Edge Radio US, based out of Louisiana, and streaming worldwide at theedgeradious.com. This isn't just another internet station. This is where rock and roll live. Everything from the classics that built the foundation to the new bands that are lighting it up today. All genres, all eras, all real music. With over 49,000 listeners per minute worldwide, the Edge Radio US is bringing people together through sound, attitude, and pure music culture. Stream it free, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and take it anywhere you go. And it doesn't stop at music. The Edge also features talk shows covering racing, faith-based topics, celebrity news, new music, and everything in between. There's something for everybody on the dial. Behind it all is Johnny Blender down in Louisiana. Not just running the station, but building hot rods, classic cars, and muscle machines out of the shop in true gearhead fashion. Wanna get involved? Email edgeradious@gmail.com. Sponsorships and show opportunities are available. That's the Edge Radio US, where music, motors, and real talk meet.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. Go check out the website, and then go check out the group. If you're watching on YouTube, go check out the group over on Facebook. If you're watching here on Facebook, go check out our YouTube channel, all that stuff. And I think we have like about 205 episodes up on Spotify. So excuse me, that's freaking awesome. Excuse me, that we have that many interviews up skipping. Pardon me. So, anyways, I'm gonna take and get back to work and all that. But have a great day. Stay blessed, and remember, you guys out there, on YouTube, doing these bitch and builds out there, man. I know you are. Barn finds. Field find, farm finds, barn finds. Wherever you find them, that's awesome. Just bring them back to life. That is, it's so cool. If I could, do it, and maybe I will after I open, the C10 America build shop. Maybe me and a friend will get a flatbed truck, just us, and we'll go out and we'll look for, a couple, C10 trucks and bring them back and, just work on them. So that would be awesome. Anyways, have a great day. Stay blessed. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Love you guys.